The first few months there were tough until I kind of found a community and found friends, and it got a little bit easier.
What challenged me about being a first-gen student is returning to the classroom after 14 years. I graduated high school. 20 days after high school, I was in boot camp in the Navy. And it was a different type of animal coming back after being in the real world and living abroad, being in the military.
Coming from a small high school, you knew everyone, and then you go to college, 100+ students in a classroom, you don't know anyone, nobody knows you.
So I had an overall understanding of what college is about, but knowing what the role of an advisor is and why I need to see an advisor often, learning about resources, even such as the library, those were all foreign to me because I didn't have anybody at home to talk to me about what to expect.
And a lot of people think that they feel like if they don't have anyone in the household or anyone that's been to school, then they can't excel or they can't do what their relatives before them haven't, and that's just not the case.
I remember at first having that imposter syndrome where I felt like everybody else knows what they're doing. I don't. And then realizing later on that that's normal, and then having that confidence in saying, I can do this. I know what I'm doing.
Know that you are not alone. If you feel like that no one understands how you feel, that there are others that feel the exact same way, that even if you feel like you don't belong here, that you really do belong here, that this is a place where people care about you and want you to succeed.
Really harness what your strengths are, to find out what you're really good at, and to really go after that, to find where you excel and what you really are super passionate about. And that will make it easier for you to be successful, and it will make the ride along the way even better.
If you can find a buddy at the institution, whether it be a student, a faculty member, or a staff member that can help guide you, that's very helpful.
Contacts, friends I made, I would have never met anyone from Nigeria, yet I had a classmate from Nigeria, and we got to be good friends. And that was still a kind of a special thing to me to remember even now.
Reach out to anybody and everybody that you can. Attend orientation, get involved on campus, find a club or an organization where you can meet people.
Make a commitment to the classes and to the program and to the school, because if you don't put your whole heart into it, then you're not going to get everything out of it that is there for you to acquire.
You have to get comfortable asking questions in class. You can't be afraid to let somebody else know that you might be struggling.
We have so many resources, from free tutoring to mentoring to the personnel in the library to gas cards and food certificates. We have so many things that can help you get through, from your basic physical needs to your academic needs.
And so once I finished college and graduation came about, it was like the entire family celebrated. Grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins.
I have 3 children, and they are all grown, and all 3 of them have their master's degree. I don't think they would have ever done that had I not went to college and been able to and just help them along the way.
And now for my kids, the expectations that I have for them are a little bit different than probably what my parents expected for me, and I'll be able to support them in a different way maybe than my parents were able to.
Being a first-generation student meant everything for my family. It was a step forward for me to gain employment opportunities, but it was also a step forward for me to be able to be an influence to our son.
It was really incredible to see how not only my success was impacted by my achievement, but my entire family's success and story was also impacted.